What's up guys, it's MamaDeadHead and I am back with another reaction video to The Walking Dead. So this is the season 9 finale. I'm gonna be honest guys, I don't know what to expect from this episode. The last one was just so massive that I can't wrap my head around like what this episode could possibly be. I mean, I've seen the sneak peeks and I know that there's a storm and all of that, but I don't know. I've talked with some friends and we're all just kind of puzzled as to what could happen in this episode. I have my king cut out. I have my little tiger here, which by the way guys, please comment down below what should her name be. Should it just be like Shiva? Shiva 2? I don't know. Up to you guys. Also make sure that you guys check out my Patreon. I made some really big changes to it. Even if it's just $1 a month, everything helps and you guys get some like really cute and exclusive content from me and Athena. I say cute because there was some really cute stuff over the past week. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this with me, for hanging on for a whole season, another season. I genuinely appreciate it, and I guess let's go ahead and get this reaction started, guys.
Hey, boss. Our owner's taking a nosedive. We've got a mother in the storm.
They're both dead.
Well,
She looks so cute.
We could keep each other warm.
Oh,
The peanut's listening.
he's so cute.
I did the systems check on the state of the array.
I want to see the belly.
And the solar panels are no bueno.
Oh, I see part of
This
it.
is to go old school.
keep going. We'll catch up.
Oh shit, is shit about to go down? Oh my god, is this actually gonna happen? As a parent, I know what I would be saying right now. Honestly, to Carol and Daryl, grief can do some funny stuff to you, I'm just saying. And I'd kind of all be for blaming Daryl and Carol for what happened. Whether or not it's accurate to place your grieving, so.
You giving much thought to your plans after this?
No. Why?
The past few months have been difficult for Carol and I. I'm hoping for a fresh start with her at Hilltop. And it'd be easier if it was just us.
Oh yes! The first person ever to stand up to
That's
him!
what Carol wants. Carol wants the same thing I do. To hold our son again.
Oh, we can't do that, can we?
Shit. I'm not trying to be the bad guy here, man. I just want to get back a piece of what I lost. What we lost. After everything, you think you could give me that?
Yes! Finally somebody stands up to him. Finally somebody wants to hold him accountable. Like, it took so long. I'm just saying, whether or not it's accurate to place blame on him, because he didn't treat Henry great, like, at all, or show him any form of direction. I'm sorry if this is hitting some buttons. He deserves to be talked to about something. Like, even I felt Maggie back in the day, she should have been like, you know what, Daryl, it is your fault, but I forgive you and let's move past this and don't be like so reckless and like do dumb shit. Like, I don't understand like why that conversation couldn't have happened. So I'm happy that like that one just did it. Long time coming. He should have to. I'm just saying, if somebody you trusted to babysit your kid, essentially, used your kid for information, and then they died, you would place blame on them. Just throwing it out there. Oh, is this where, Jocelyn was? Oh, it's a sanctuary. Shit.
Like a goddamn barn and you're all bored shitless, but...
Language.
Sorry.
So I get ourselves this hot little love quadrangle here to entertain us. It's like Christmas to me.
So are Barbara's.
This is hilarious.
The long-standing friendships and mutual respect we have.
Oh, kind of looks like for Eugene.
That is a very mature attitude, Father. Not the father. Is that unpredictable enough for you?
It's kind of funny.
Shoot, worried about that mutt?
Daryl told me to take care of him while he got the kingdom in the hilltop. I don't know where he is.
You lost, dog! I hate Judith. I'm just kidding.
Does anybody else smell something?
Get away from there.
Oh! Oh, why'd you do that? Oh, what? Brother and sister, kinda.
You know, without fire,
Not really.
we'll never get these people on and
I'm surprised it went with Ezekiel saying something to Daryl. I thought he might break it off with Carol for some reason. Reese can do crazy things, drive people apart, you know?
I feel like I'm losing myself again.
Here we go, same storyline again.
I'm really trying.
Talk to the one person that you can, like, relate to. Talk to Ezekiel.
I can take her.
Old hunting grounds, it's a straight shot.
A straight shot through Alpha's territory.
We didn't agree to those borders. Those borders are hers, not ours.
That's cold comfort if we trigger a war.
Exactly.
We don't even know how to.
We've come too far to give up. The kingdom hasn't fallen. It's right here.
Exactly. The kingdom
That
is
charter
here.
we signed, it means something.
Oh, I love this. Oh, this is so depressing. Ah. Did nobody see that? Wait, was that Negan? Shit. I'm like so stressed. All of this is so stressful. Oh my god, oh my god. Oh! They're actually present. Oh my god, this is so cool. I'm so scared that like around the corner that there's gonna be whisperers and please don't kill him, Nelson.
Make sure the others are ready to go. Done and done.
Kill Jerry.
All right, let's move.
Oh, okay, yeah. No! Not Michonne either. Not Michonne or Ezekiel. Oh my god. someone. Or no one. Yes. Bro, he just saved Judith and dog. You guys gotta give him some credit here. This is nice. Oh, my heart. Just like thaw out and go? Could they just thaw? Oh, I'm gonna sob.
Looks like our new kingdom. It's Hilltop. Hey, if we call it Kingtop, maybe we can make that a thing.
Kingtop. Okay. Round up.
One day. Tidy some sleep.
Why did he never treat Henry like that? No hug?
I'm going to Alexandria tomorrow with the others.
Are you serious?
I know you have to do this. But I will never stop loving you.
Cannot be serious. Fucking bitch.
Thank you for saving her. You always did have a flair for the dramatic.
True.
The last time we were here together.
The sanctuary is a shithole now.
Well, hell, I could have told you that. All you had to do was ask.
Or facing evil brings good people together.
Same thing. It's just that no one ever thinks that they're the evil one.
Exactly. This is where we see them plotting because they know that they stepped through their territory. What comes next?
You will be.
What? These people are wild. I love them.
You can even go back home to the kingdom someday.
Oh, this is so cute. They're talking back and forth.
Just because we left
I'm gonna do my homework now. I'll tell my mom to tell her. Over now.
Oh, that's so cute.
Over now.
So the radios actually work now. They got them fixed and they can talk between communities. That's so cool. I love that. First off, oh my god, somebody was on the radio. Who's on the radio? I mean, it was really cutting in and out. So I'm sure someone on the internet out there is going to try and clean that up and see who it is. Maybe Maggie, maybe somebody from like that community, maybe Rick. I couldn't really tell if it was like male or female. I don't know. I couldn't hear it that well. So Kingdom fell, and Kingdom is still alive in like everyone's hearts, in their people. The people are Kingdom. A place is not Kingdom. The people are. So I don't think that it's like gone, or even gone for good. I think that this is just something that like has to happen until they can rebuild what's going on with Kingdom, and hopefully everyone can go back. Now we need to have a little discussion about the King and Carol, because I know that I'm going to get some shit in my comment section for the stuff that I said. So, grief can do a lot of things. A lot of times, you'll find whenever a couple loses a child, it will drive them apart, and people handle grief in different ways. So, the way that I see it, I'm sure that there's going to be some people really mad that Carol broke up with King Ezekiel. And I mean, I am. And there's going to be people that are upset that King Ezekiel basically called him out and told him to just like go on. Which both sides I can see. I'm not going to say that I can't see both sides. Where I stand on it is Carol is the type of character that if something traumatic happens, within like an episode, she appears to be 100% over it, like with the kids in the past. And the way that she deals with things is she shuts down. And if that is what's happening in their relationship right now, and then Ezekiel sees her all like hugged up on Daryl, and I don't mean like in a romantic way, I mean like in a friendly way, like hugged up with a friend, talking, and that's something that she won't do with him 100%. Like, and I'm coming from the viewpoint of a parent. And as a parent, you might not 100% think like with total clarity 100% of the time, especially if your child gets hurt or dies. And if just put yourself into the situation of you've had a child for a very long time. This is your baby, you love them, and it's time for them to like go off and they want to do something, and you're like, sure. Your significant other is like, you know what, I know someone that can help watch out for our child, and you trust your significant other, so you say, yeah, like, go for it, sure. You say your goodbyes and everything, and then you get news of like your child broke their arm in this person's care, or your child's in the hospital now. You're gonna be pissed at the person that you're with because they chose someone that may not have directly harmed your child, but in their care, your child was harmed. So if you, like, no matter what bad decision a kid makes, they're still a kid and they need direction. And I personally do not feel that Daryl gave him any direction whatsoever. I think that he was extremely harsh with him. And a teenager is, like, still a kid. They don't, like, think rationally. They're literally a teenager. They're known for making bad decisions. So when you have someone that you know is going to make a bad decision, you don't want to be like a catalyst for the bad decision. You don't want to like help them make a bad decision. Like if my daughter was a teenager and she was in Hilltop jail for drunk and disorderly like Henry was, and Jesus passed away, most likely at the funeral I'd be like, you know what, Lydia's down there, she's a whisperer, let's just like, you go on, you've like done your time, even though there was one more day. I would just be like, you know what, there's someone dangerous down there, I don't even want you conversating with them. I certainly wouldn't be like, you know what's a great idea? Let's use you for information despite like what your parents have said. Like if King Ezekiel knows that Henry was used for information, and he wasn't like told like, hey, like this is your place. I think the person that had like the most sound conversation with Henry was probably Earl, and I think that maybe Earl should have just dealt with that. Maybe Earl should have been the one really looking after him and not Daryl. And I'm not just putting fault on Daryl by any means. I know that you guys think that I'm going to put fault on him every single time I can. No, I'm going to call him out every single time he does something bad, but I mean, I call like every character out that way. I mean, I've even had people say like, oh, well, like, since you don't like Daryl and Michonne anymore, who do you really like on the show? I'm like, no, I still like Michonne, I just don't agree with some of the decisions that she's made, so I'm going to call somebody out, regardless. Now, if they're my favorite character, I'll be like, this was a shit decision, but, you know, let's work past it and don't be like even more dumb in the future. So I get both sides, but it's also like, if you feel like you're losing yourself, and this is just like life advice for anyone still watching this, it's like, if you feel like you're really losing yourself, talk to someone. That's one of the best possible things that you can do. Lay it out there. Actually, like, put your emotions out. And in this situation, who better than the person that you had a child with? She should have just talked with Ezekiel and like understood where he was coming from. If he was going to blame her, she needs to be in a place where it's, if she feels like she's losing herself, they need to have a very open conversation. Lay everything out on the table. Say, I don't feel it's right that you're blaming Daryl or you're blaming me. And he can lay out that maybe he does. And I think that that's just a conversation that like really, really needs to happen. Breaking up and going separate ways is just, unfortunately, all too common. And I hate seeing it, even though Carol is not a character that I'm fond of. King Ezekiel is a character that I'm fond of, and clearly he still loves her very much. And starting into this episode, I saw the sneak peek. I saw some stuff on Twitter that was like the painting, and someone had said, look who's not together, and I saw that there was quite a few people not together, but the one that stuck out to me was Carol and King Ezekiel. And then I saw the sneak peeks, and I talked with some friends, and I'm like, I'm worried that he's gonna break things off with her, because the grief is just like too much in his head. Maybe he blames her, maybe he blames Daryl, and I would totally get that. And it just, it went a totally different way. And if you're upset that he called out Daryl, okay, I get it. Daryl didn't inherently want anything bad to happen to anyone. I get that. But at the same time, it's like, you can't treat someone's kid that way. That's just where I'm coming from. I'm angry at Carol for breaking it off. I get it, but I don't like it, and I don't have to like it. And I'm curious to see where this goes, because it's so much on King Ezekiel already, because and I'm glad that they actually showed him grieving in his own way with the pike and everything, and not put it all on Carol, because while she is Henry's mother, King Ezekiel knew Henry and Benjamin before Carol was even in the picture. So I'm glad that he did get his moment when it came to that. Now, I'm not sure what else I should talk about, because I think I really covered anything. Oh, like I said earlier, I think I totally got off topic, that I'm not like only blaming Daryl in this situation. I think that he said, could be wrong here, that he listened in on Henry, Tara and Enid did too. So, and if that's the case, I put all three of them at fault. Somebody should have been like, you know, you're supposed to be watching this kid, so maybe you shouldn't be using him for information. And I mean, what did we truly gain out of that other than a teenager doing teenager things? And if he just wouldn't have been down there to even know her story, then it wouldn't have been a thing. Now, would Daryl have still gone after Lydia? I kind of think so, but that's just like a hypothetical I'm just gonna like push out. Maybe he wouldn't have. So, I don't know. It's a really hard topic. Grief can do some crazy things, and I mean, they lost Kingdom, they lost their son, and losing each other is, like I said, just an unfortunate thing that like happens when something like that goes down. I wanted to pause here and just clarify that I know that I've said some things about, like, teenagers making bad decisions and, like, teenagers needing to be put in place. And then also, like, Henry being new there. Where I'm coming from in my thought process is Henry was new to this place. He didn't know anybody. He was sent off with someone that his mom knew, but essentially everything was new to him. And while I feel that teenagers very, very much need to be put in place and directed, which, like I said, I don't really think that he got, they also just need a bit to, like, feel like they belong. Because thinking back when I was a teenager, that's really all I wanted. Like, a sense of, like, I belong here. And I don't feel that Henry even had enough time to do that. He was just thrown in jail and kind of just, like, constantly, like, berated by someone, by something. And did he make bad decisions? Yes, but I don't think that he deserved to die from them. And I don't believe that he should have been treated in the way that he was, like he didn't know anything at all. Because you do know stuff as a teenager, it's just your views are calculated in a different type of way. And I think that that definitely should have been directed a bit better, and just overall shouldn't have been in that situation. If anyone should have just said, you know, Lydia's down there, Jesus just died, let's show you Hilltop, let's show you some people you can talk to, and really made Hilltop a home for him. But yeah, alright, let's go ahead and continue. I guess the only other thing to really talk about, oh my gosh, the walkers in this, amazing. Now, Negan and Judith. Oh my God, he's out, I'm so happy. I can't wait for his character to, like, develop. I wonder if this is going to be, like, the actual end of him being locked up. Ooh, I'm so curious. Now, the radio, I've already said, whoa. I'm just excited. I think that this was a much needed episode after the last one that we had. I wasn't sure where it was going to go, but I guess I'm happy with the direction that it did go, because I don't know, it was a nice episode. I don't think that it was bad. I think that it was certainly building, just a building block episode. Kind of like just one that's kind of randomly put into, like, the middle of the season, but I think it is needed after what happened. Oh my God. But yeah, thank you guys so much if you watched all of this. I genuinely appreciate it. And again, don't forget, I'm actually going to extend my exclusive offer whenever it goes down. I'm going to put it back up tomorrow, which is everyone over the $15 tier, the $15 tier and the $20 tier get a painting that says Team Athena. You get at the $20 tier, you get one of these specially made by me, and more stuff. So make sure you check out my Patreon, but that's going to be all for this reaction. Thank you guys so much for watching, and comment down below, what do you think? Because I'm really curious as to what all of you are thinking about what went down in this finale episode. Yeah, again, thank you guys so much for watching, and like always, think positive thoughts and send positive vibes. Bye guys.